So this is the block A. Its impending motion is towards the left side. This is WA, weight of the block A. Then this is normal reaction offered by the horizontal surface. Okay, as the impending motion is towards the left side, this is the frictional force. So this is F max. It is equal to, so assume this normal reaction as a N1, and the coefficient of friction is given, that is equal to 0.4. So it is 0.4 into normal reaction N1. Okay, there is another force. So that force, that is a force exerted by the rod on the block A. So this force, let us take as a force AB. Okay, so you can consider that direction maybe on the left side or on the right side. So I have assumed force AB, it is acting towards the point or center of gravity of this block. So when you draw the free body diagram for the second block, so this is the common force, only direction will be opposite. So this is the force AB. Then next is the weight. This is the WP, that is equal to 5 kilonewton. Then as the impending motion for this block, it is in the downward direction along the plane. So this is the impending motion. So friction will be exactly opposite. So this is the friction force along the plane. So this is equal to, now coefficient of friction is not directly given. So we have to find out that coefficient of friction. So mu s is equal to tan inverse, angle of friction is given, it is equal to 20 degree. So it is tan inverse 20. Sorry, not tan inverse, it is tan 20. So this is equal to 0.36. So 0.36 into normal reaction N2. So this is the normal reaction. So this reaction is exactly perpendicular to this surface. So now we have to decide the X and Y direction so that we can resolve the forces. So in the first FBD, that is FBD for the block A, all the forces are exactly vertical or exactly in the horizontal direction. So this is your reference axis, X and Y axis. Okay, but if you observe second FBD, then WB and FAB, they are exactly in the X and Y direction, but two forces are inclined. So you can assume this as a reference axis. So this is X axis and this is the Y axis. So try to find out the angle of N2 and this 0.36 N2 with respect to X and Y axis. So if we refer this inclination, so it is given so this angle is given as a 20 degree. So with respect to X axis, it will be 70 degree. So now you can resolve the force. So this is the X component and this is the Y component. So this angle will be same, it is 70 degree. For N2, this is 90 degree, this is 70 degree. So this angle will be 20 degree. So this is the X component and this is the Y component. Okay. So here Y component is N2 sin 20. X component is N2 cos 20. For friction force, it is 0.36 into. So x component will be 0.36 into cos 70, and y component will be 0.36 into sin 70. Okay. WB and force AB, they are in the x and y direction. So consider the FBD for the block B. So from this, get the relation for force AB, and then consider the FBD for the block A. So summation Fx is equal to 0. So for summation Fx, first is the force AB, then this x component minus into cos 20, then plus 0.36 into cos 70. It is equal to 0. So we can write this as FAB plus N2 into bracket 0.36 into cos 70 minus cos 20. This is equal to 0. So simplify this term. So you will get the relation FAB plus so here N2 into bracket minus 0.81 or 82. So this is equal to 0. So FAB is equal to 0.82 into N2. We can give this equation 1. Now take summation Fy is equal to 0 for the same FBD. So for summation Fy, WB is acting in the negative y direction, so minus 5, then plus N2 sin 20 minus, plus 0.36 N2 sin 70 equal to 0. So from this, we will get the value of N2. So here N2 is equal to this is 7.34 kilonewton. Okay. So put this value in the equation 1. So we will get the common force FAB, that is equal to FAB is equal to 6.03 kilonewton. Okay. So check this calculation. Have you got the same answer? So first use summation Fx0. So for summation Fx0, we have minus FAB plus 0.4 into equal to 0. Okay. So FAB we have just found out. So from this, get the value of N2. This is equal to FAB upon 0.4. So that is equal to 6.03 divided by 0.4. So it is 15.1 kilonewton. Then use summation Fy is equal to 0. So that is equal to minus WA plus N2. Okay. So WA is equal to N2, and that is equal to 15.1 kilonewton. Okay, in this problem, the two block A and B, they are kept on the inclined surfaces. So one surface has 30-degree angle and second surface is 45-degree. These two blocks A and B, they are connected to each other by the horizontal rod. So weight of the block A, it is 20 kilonewton, and we have to find out what is the maximum weight of block B, so that the rod AB, it will remain in the horizontal equilibrium, and the coefficient of static friction is 0.2 for all the contact surfaces. So question is, find out the maximum value of W so that this rod AB, it will remain in the horizontal position. So it is 0.2 into normal reaction NB. Friction force for the block A is downward direction. So this is 0.2 into normal reaction A. Then these two blocks, they are connected by the rod. So there will be common force. So this is that force in the rod. So it is FAB. It is same force for the block B. This is FAB. Okay. So now you can solve this, use the conditions of equilibrium. So for that, we have to assume the reference axis. Okay. So you can assume reference axis. WB is vertical, FAB is horizontal. Similarly, here WA is vertical, FAB is horizontal. So you can assume this X and Y axis. So this is X axis and this is Y axis. Okay. Or even you can assume like this. You will get the same answer if you assume X axis and Y axis. For this block, you can assume X axis like this and Y axis like this. Okay. So how to decide whether we should go for this reference axis or this reference axis? Okay. So generally we decide the reference axis. So if you use this reference axis Y and X, then observe the forces. WB is acting along Y axis, FAB is acting along the X axis. Okay. So two forces are acting parallel to this reference axis, and these remaining two forces, that is normal reaction and this friction force, they are acting parallel to this reference axis. Okay. So you can use any reference axis. So let us take this as a reference axis. So if you observe this reference axis, then we have to resolve this force NAB, normal reaction NB. So angle is 45 degree. So this angle will be same 45 degree. So this is NB sine 45 and this is NB cos 45. Similarly, we have to resolve this force. Okay. So I will draw the separate FBD. Then you can understand easily. This is WB. This is friction force. This is 0.2 NB. This is normal reaction. That is the NB. Okay. And this is a common force. So this is FAB. Okay. Our reference axis is, this is X axis and this is Y axis. So FAB and WB, they are exactly parallel to X axis and parallel to Y axis. So we will not resolve these forces. We have to resolve these two forces. Normal reaction NB and point to NB. So for that, this angle is given of the plane. This is 45 degree. So you can assume this is X and Y component. So this angle will be same 45 degree. This angle will be 90 minus 45. So it is same 45 degree. So this is Y component and this is the X component. So it is NB sine 45 and this is NB cos 45. Similarly, you can resolve this point to NB cos 45 and this is point to NB sine 45. No need to resolve FAB.